here locally in the community. Make sure y'all go check out Kneecap Body by Jeremy Campbell.
Oh, yes, it is NFL Roundtable Talks with Von Doom and Smoking Jeremy B. Let's go. He's in the house. What's up,
What's
Von
up?
Doom?
What's up, Von Doom?
Not much, man. How's it going?
Good. I
1, 2.
heard about your
All
little
right.
incident. I'm praying for a speedy recovery for you, man.
Dude, it might have been a blessing in disguise. Let me tell you that. It got me moved from large format to small format. And oh my God, I love it so much more. Double the
Blessing in
pay,
disguise, work in mysterious ways.
double the
Moment.
pay, half the hours, 99% less work.
There you
Let's
go.
go.
It's always work. That's always the greatest right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's work.
Yoli Cruz in the chat along with Davey. Hello,
What's up, Yoli?
Yoli. One pride, go Lions. It takes more grit. Let's go to the Super Bowl. I like it. Well, as far as the Lions, we got good news. Gibbs, Arnold, Rakestraw. Rakestraw is actually out there practicing today. I believe Arnold returned today as well. Gibbs, they're taking him slowly, letting him do individual workouts, but he is back at the practice facility, so there's no major injuries. Hallelujah.
Yeah, he didn't
Yes.
practice in pads today either.
Right. No, he just jogged around and did rehab type of work.
No, I mean the whole team didn't practice in pads today because of the injuries. So they just did walkthroughs and kind of like a walkthrough kind of thing. They did 9-on-7s too, but they didn't do any pad work today.
But that's okay. I'm okay with that.
I am too.
It's better than what I said about the 49ers.
49ers got 24.
They got
Ooh, I didn't
29
realize.
people on the injury report,
Ooh,
and so
that's
many
not
they
good.
canceled the joint
Uh,
practices through the rest of the preseason.
yeah, well, Lynch and
That's,
Shanahan, they deserve that down there.
bitter are we, Ralph?
Playing games with that Brandon Ayuk stuff, man. I mean, come on. Trade
You
the
sick
guy or
of it
keep him.
too?
Yeah, just trade the guy or keep him. I mean, what are
They
you going
really
to,
don't want to trade him. You know, every time you hear it's close, then all of a sudden they go, "Nah, we're not going to do it." It's
Yeah,
like they
that's
the
go,
because
latest,
"You
the
go,
latest rumor
Shanahan."
I heard was that they want Minka Fitzpatrick from us, plus the #1 draft pick.
They're crazy.
well, the thing about this is it's both of them, both the 49ers and Ayuk playing a Pittsburgh because they're trying to set the market. They're trying to every time they do a trade, they're trying to set something up. So they just set the market with Pittsburgh. He's just trying to get leverage basically with San Francisco. I, you're right. Either stay your ass there or get traded. Dude, stop making people. You're gonna get to a point where you're gonna be late in camp, getting to somewhere, and you're not gonna
Yeah,
pick up stuff.
right.
So get away from everybody with that dumb stuff right now.
So
It's crazy. It's ridiculous.
let's start with the injury stuff because there's injuries all around the league. You've heard all sorts of stuff. Like I said, the 49ers canceled all their joint practices with 29 on the injury report, plus 2 holdouts. That's 31 of the 90 not able to do crap at practice. So that's huge. Then you go up there to Minnesota, and you want to talk about a rough
Ooh,
go.
Minnesota.
Fortunately, they got Sam Darnold, and maybe he can resurrect his career there.
Wait.
Yeah, everybody else said the same thing, but at the same time, you had Kyrie die in a car accident. Then the guy that was stepping up in practice and looking like he could be the two, He blows out his ACL. Then the fourth stringer comes up and starts playing well. He blows out an ACL. The next week, Jerry Tillery blows out an ACL. And then on that one tackle that everybody's showing, they think that's the one that did it to JJ. They go in to repair his meniscus and find that he tore his MCL, and they repair it while they're in there, and he's out for the season. My God, they're a mash unit too. I mean, that's 6 guys in a row. Bam, 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 out for the season. And I'm not even making fun of
Yeah,
Thanks,
that's,
RJ.
that's
Thank you.
it's awful.
Minnesota is. Yeah, they're just
It was
one
looking like
haphazard after another. And
yeah,
Darnold's not going to have no choice but to do good because he's really got no backup
Oh,
now.
you know what? He might be another one on his way out. They got Brian Flores there as their defensive coordinator, and he's ready to coach again, head coach. So we'll see. You know,
I think they're going to give KOC a pass with what happened to JJ McCarthy because
right?
everybody knows that Sam Darnold is the bridge to where he started
Yeah,
to take over.
yeah. I don't think they were going to start JJ anyway. I think they were going to start Sam Darnold just so JJ could sit on the bench. It's just unfortunate that that happened to JJ. But I think they're going to roll with Sam Darnold. They still got Jefferson. They still got, well, Hawkinson's going to be back in the middle of the season. They still got some pieces that they can play with. I mean, that's what coaching is all about, right? Getting the players that you have to play hard. It's
Right.
not a
Well, we'll
hard
see.
concept.
Yeah,
Uh,
we'll see what happens, Zilla, with
you
this.
know
We're
what?
going to find out what's going on.
In
You
order
know.
for Minnesota to win any games, I hope Sam Darnold worked out with his ghost really well in the offseason. That way they run the same route as Addison and Jefferson because they do have the same name already. I got a sticker out of
Fucker. That's funny. How hurt is Addison anyway?
Addison. They thought it was going to be an ACL, but it ended up being an ankle sprain. It is 6 to 8 weeks, which coincidentally lines up with his court date where he finds out if he is guilty of a DUI. If he's guilty of a DUI, because they did find when they did the blood test, the alcohol was present on top of the smell of weed in the car when he was sleeping on the side of the road with the engine running. If his keys wouldn't have been in the ignition, it wouldn't have been anything illegal for that type of stuff. But his keys were in the ignition.
I got something for you guys. Dwayne Haskins, the late Dwayne Haskins,
Mhm.
his family is suing his widow.
Yeah, because
What?
they think he drugged him.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Suing his widow.
yeah. I did hear something about that.
Because
Yep.
she got all of the money from Dwayne Haskins' contract with the Pittsburgh Steelers, because that's what happens is the contract
Yeah.
money that's left
Right.
goes to the widow or the if they don't have a wife, it goes to the family in general. But when they
Yeah.
have a
Well.
wife, it immediately goes to the widow.
Yeah. And then
I heard the weed was Northern Light skunk hybrid. He was
and I don't know if anyone knows this or not, but Haskins was coming from Mitch Trubisky's Florida home. They were down there for a some kind of get to know thing down there. You know, kind of like like a little camp or something down at Mitch's house. I think that messed Mitch Trubisky up real bad.
But Mitch did that not only to get acquainted with Haskins, it was Haskins' birthday that week.
Yeah.
So it was a surprise birthday party for Haskins and a meet the whole team type of thing. And then they were all going to go the next day and work out together while they were down
Yeah.
there in Florida. It's a horrible situation. And
Yeah.
I feel horrible for his family. And if his wife did that, to quote Gomer Pyle, shine, shine, shine.
Well, here's the puzzling part of this, guys. I can't understand how in the world you cannot run out of gas with a rental car, because you have to actually bring it back with the gas that was in the vehicle when you bring your car back. They said he ran out of gas on the highway and was going to get a gas can and fill it up at the convenience store off the ramp. He was crossing the highway. I just can't understand how you run out of gas with a rental car. I've never done that.
RXJ says Steelers need a new voice in the locker room. Right? Tomlin was great, but think the Steelers are better off with a new guy.
RXJ, you are right about that. I think that this contract that he just signed extension will be his last. It will be 20 years in the league. I will say this. I've said this many times. The Steelers will never win a Super Bowl with Mike Tomlin. Okay, and if the Steelers go to the Super Bowl this year, like my co-host Smoking Jim Frazier thinks they are, I will do all my shows naked.
Please don't go to the Super Bowl, Pittsburgh.
That's right, because that's how much Thriller that I know that the Steelers will not go to the Super Bowl ever again with Mike Tomlin. And the only reason they went the last time, 2 times with Mike Tomlin, was because he had Bill Cowher's players.
And here we are with our resident Viking.
The king of the 9-8.
So
The king of 9-8.
Sorry, fellas. I was on a work Zoom call. I couldn't get off, so I apologize for being late.
Hey,
Dude,
Skull,
we are just happy to have you, brother.
Sorry to hear about what happened to JJ. That's horrible. It was the worst case scenario because he went in for a meniscus cleanup and they find an MCL tear.
yeah, I was gonna touch on that, but whatever.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's sad with the guy who you draft first rounds. Like Bastrella said, did I think he was going to start? No. Did I think Sam Darnold was going to start? And maybe halfway through the year, you give McCarthy a look. But yeah, this is definitely a blow, especially after what you said, Jeremy, with the other injuries like the cornerbacks and the other guys. Man, that just hurts a team in general, losing a young guy like that. And
Yes, it is RXJ.
hopefully he can rebound from this and get stronger in the leg area. But yeah, it sucks. I like McCarthy.
Well, yeah, I mean, here's the thing. JJ McCarthy was never slated to start this year. So he may have came in with some cleanup. If Darnold got hurt, yeah, he was going to get thrown into action. So, but the way I look at it is like this. If you look at Joe Burrow as a rookie, he came in week 6, blew out his knee.
Mhm.
Next year, came back. They went to the Super Bowl. He's been playing fine. So God has a mysterious way of shitting on our Vikings fans, and it is what it is. I can't be mad about it. I mean, I was scared when Jordan Addison went down and got hauled off on a cart. He's got a low ankle sprain, not a high ankle sprain. He should be fine in a couple weeks, and back to full health. There's positive and negatives. I know that I boast about my Vikings and I say we're going to go, 10-6, 10 whatever. We're not. We're a 500 team. We're building, and we're going to do everything that we can do and try to just be respectful in NFC North, and where the chips fall, they fall. I really think Sam Darnold is going to have a breakout year. He's with a good team. Everybody shit on him when he got drafted in the first round, went to a shitty Jets team and wasn't able to perform. And all of a sudden he's got this black cloud about him. But the more I watch him and the more I'm seeing come out of training camp, I'm optimistic that he is going to be a good quarterback. So we'll see just where the chips fall.
But the only problem with that, if it does take longer than 2 weeks to heal, because I've heard anywhere from 2 to 8 weeks was the prognosis on that ankle sprain, is that I heard on ESPN. If it's at the 8 weeks, on the 7th week, he goes to trial for the DUI.
He's not going to jail.
I'm just saying, worst case scenario, let's say they say, yeah, you're guilty, and they throw the book at him to make an example of an NFL player. Because that can happen, because, they can work out a deal that he'll plea it down and stuff like that. The judge still has to agree to it. We've seen that before. And if this judge has had to do some stuff that he didn't like, he might make an example. That's all I'm saying.
But the judge is a USC fan. That's already been shown.
Yeah, and he just had to do that with Matt Ariza last year. Remember that?
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we touched base on this before. I mean, he made a bad decision. He's a big boy. He's got to sleep with it. The thing I'm thankful about is it's not a Terrell, Suggs deal to where he killed somebody and everything else. All this can be fixed, guys. It's a minor blip in a thing we call life, and we've all gotten in trouble. Some of us, more than others, but you can't hold it against him. He owned it. Whatever the cards fall, they fall.
All right, Von Doom, what do you think about the Minnesota situation? Hey, he's not there right now. Okay. B?
I'm here. Sorry.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
realize I had my mic muted still.
Okay, I'm like going, what the hell's going on with Von Doom?
I was still refereeing the fight.
Oh, between the girls?
Oh yeah. I know a lot I shouldn't say, and I'm getting ready to say it just because it's pissing me off.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, but anyway, 500 for the Vikings. That's a pipe dream. They're gonna win like 4 games. They're gonna get the record that my Giants should get, and they're having some really, really shitty luck with injuries, man. They're making your Lions look like they're a rugged team there, and the picture of health.
You're not wrong. What's your take on it, B?
Yeah, I think this happens. Well, as far as the injury is concerned, I'm not worried about the off the field issues with the players too much. That usually doesn't, make a difference. Football players are always going to be above the law sometimes. That's just the way it is. Rich people. But as far as the injuries are concerned, that's they're getting injuries to key personnel. Now JJ McCarthy, like I said, he's got time to heal from that. He's young. He's brand new to the league, so he does. That's not saying that the injury is a good thing for him, but at least he'll be able to do some. He does some tape on other teams that he knows he's going to have to play next year once he starts, because I would think that he will start next year, God willing. But yeah, their injuries are just coming at bad times. A lot of them are on the defensive end too, and that's what sucks for Minnesota, because that might be. That might balance out their strength, because their offense is pretty good. And you got Hawkinson coming back. When is Hawkinson coming back, Mike?
Week 4.
Week 4. Yeah, and then Addison will be a little bit banged up, but he'll be there. I mean, their offense is still going to be pretty tight. I don't see them doing too. I mean, as far as their record is concerned, it is whatever it is in the NFC North, because really Minnesota and Chicago are a crapshoot right now. We don't know because they got new players on the team, new quarterbacks on the team. We don't know what's going to happen, So
It's kind of the same thing when Case Keenum came to Minnesota. I mean, we had a shittier offense and a shittier defense then, and we still were a playoff team. That's the thing. That's the thing with the NFC North. We just don't know.
You were a playoff team because the rest of the division sucked.
Coming from a team who hasn't made the playoffs in how long?
Coming from a fan of a team that's never won a ring.
Girls.
Will, don't even
Stop
start. You're a
on.
Panthers fan.
Right. But girls,
You're already excluded.
hey,
You're disqualified.
we gotta keep the show rolling. How's that?
Let's go.
But that being said, Orlando, I sent you a picture of Von Doom's OnlyFans page. Von Doom's seen it. I got flipped off for it. It was great.
Oh yeah. I saw that in the group chat. I'm like, no.
I could be out of AC and I'm still not subscribing to that shit.
You would subscribe to this one. You'd subscribe to this one. Here, I'll send it to you right now, Mike.
No, you sent it to me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I still wouldn't subscribe to Von Doom's OnlyFans.
Yes, you would.
Maybe.
Especially since I'm growing the beard out, man. You'll be like, you'll spend more than Orlando does.
A friend of mine that's a female actually posted that picture and said, "Check the comments for my OnlyFans photo."
Boom, right there.
And I saw that, I was like, "I'm stealing this."
And
Yeah.
of course, Jeremy hit comments quick, real quick.
No, it's one of my best friends. I've known her since she was, God, in the 8th grade. But anyways,
I
Panthers
think
State
so,
NFC
Orlando.
Championship, second year in existence, if I remember right. They actually did make a Super Bowl with Scam Newton.
Yep.
Well, they were in the Super Bowl
I don't talk
before
about
that,
that
weren't
Super
that?
Bowl. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just one
Yeah,
Super
we
Bowl,
They
were.
right?
were in there with
No.
against the Patriots.
03 Patriots.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
We lost by a Vinatieri kick.
That fucking Vinatieri.
Fuck that guy. Making game winners and shit.
Hey, did Gilmore sign anywhere? I know I'm hopping on here late. I don't know if you guys touched on that.
Gilmore visited with Tennessee, but did not get a contract. He meets with Kansas City tomorrow.
Which Gilmore?
Stephon Gilmore.
Not ours.
No, the cornerback, the 64-year-old quarterback from Dallas. Cornerback from Dallas.
The 102-year-old cornerback.
Yeah.
You
That's
get it
demanding, what, $22 million a year? Some dumb number.
He needs to hang it up.
I think he's still capable.
He is.
He's capable of playing zone. He's not good at man anymore.
Well, that's why the Vikings are a perfect fit for him. That's all we do is play nickel and zone.
I understand that, but he wants a chance to win.
Well, and he
All
definitely.
I care about is that Sam Darnold doesn't look like Sam Darnold of the Jets when they play the Lions.
Yeah.
That being said, Matthew Judon gets traded to the Falcons for a 3rd-round pick. Will, how do you feel about Judon coming to your division?
Gotta hate it. It's a steal. It's a steal. The Falcons got a steal. Because the Falcons hadn't had a double-digit sack leader since 2016. Not saying he's going to get it, but it could happen. Because last week, during their preseason game, they lost their 3rd-round rookie draft pick, Braylon Trice, to an injury. They don't know how long he'll be out. I haven't heard anything. But he did miss most of last year to a torn bicep. But 3 years ago, he had a career high in sacks with 15.5. So even though he is past the 30-year-old mark, he still can produce, and he's still a very scary piece. And it was a steal, and the Patriots, I think, are going to miss him dearly.
Right. Ralph, what do you think about that trade?
I think it's Raheem Morris is straightening up his defense or whatever, and so it's going to work out for him and also for the team. I think, like Will said, New England made a mistake on this one. I think they really made a mistake, and they got taken to the woodshed because they're only getting a 3rd-round pick.
Estrella?
Yeah, basically what Ralph said right there. I mean, good for the Falcons.
All right. Mike?
I mean, I agree. I mean, you got a steal in a defensive player for a 3rd-round pick and a late pick at that. I mean, that was a no-brainer, and he's gonna make an immediate impact. And I don't know who said it, but I don't think he's going to have 15 and a half sacks, but I think he's going to be close to double digits in sacks and just have that presence.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Von Doom.
Well, I'm actually going to go the other way around on that. I think it was smart of the Patriots to move him because he wanted more money. The Falcons are going to get a guy over the age of 30 at defensive end that's going to want like a 3 to 4 year deal, probably like 40 to 50 million at least. And they're getting a 3rd-round pick back for it. We only gave up a 2nd-round pick for Brian Burns, who's twice the player that Matthew Judon is at this point.
Don't remind me.
Well, You know what I think it is? I think that they traded for him out of a knee-jerk reaction of not taking Bursar Turner at pick 8 like every pundit had him doing, and they took Penix. So they had to shore up that D-line. That's all anybody talked about because they didn't address it in free agency. So now they had to address it. And by going for Judon, who already said he's willing to take less at the position because he knows he had an injury last year, he just wants some guaranteed money. But 6.5 not guaranteed is not enough for him. And I agree with that 100%. So, that being said, the GM kind of said, oops, I fucked up. Let's fix it.
Well, they did get Braylon Trice in the draft, but he got hurt.
Again, it wasn't Jared Verse and it wasn't Dallas Turner, the top two guys considered in the draft, like they were rumored to get. So therefore,
No, I don't care what anybody is rumored about the draft. Braylon Trice was a better performer than those other two in college.
No, sir.
Go watch his games.
Dude, if you're gonna sit there and tell me that he was better than Dallas Turner in college, and you're that's why you're off camera, because you're smoking crack where nobody can see it.
Damn.
What did Dallas Turner do? Tell me.
Well, I mean, he's only the collegiate defensive player of the year. You
And
know, what did he have? 14 and a half sacks the last year in Alabama.
It's Alabama. I don't
and
give a
tackles
shit.
for loss. Led in tackles. I mean, the
even had
dude was
a
an
pick.
ultimate stud.
He even had a pick.
Yeah.
He
You're not
did,
gonna- you're not-
yes. I don't
Bro,
care.
you're not-
He was at Alabama for 1 year. He played good.
It
Behind
don't
that, he sat
matter.
behind who? Will Anderson?
It doesn't matter. It's all about draft stock. Look what he did when it was, he needed to do it.
So that's the same thing as a fucking player performing in a contract year and sucking the rest of his career.
Jeez.
Well, you say the same thing about Will Anderson, but Will Anderson was defensive rookie of the year last year. So I think
No, Will
that
Anderson
God.
was a beast, though, since the second he stepped on foot at freaking Alabama, though.
Freaking James.
He was better the year before he got drafted, Will Anderson.
the good crack, not the shit cut with kerosene, is what James Bird said about Devon Dune.
Orlando.
Dude's got those New York City crack rocks, big boulders. Boy, they're coming at you hard in the chat there, brother.
Yeah, they can all suck my dick.
I'm glad we're not on Roku tonight.
I'm glad.
You know what?
That's
If
all
we were
they
on
say
Roku,
for
I
your
would have said it anyway.
OnlyFans.
I know you would have. Now that Houston is back to defensive end, do we have a chance he gets back to 2022 form? He hasn't shown it yet. That ankle has been a major issue with him. He doesn't have the get off he once had. He also doesn't have the bend. They tried him at DN first and moved him to Sam. He's not performing at any level close to 2022 form. And I'm telling you, it's because his ankle won't let him. That ankle with those pins in there, you lose 60% of your flexibility.
Do this. You want to know how Houston's going to perform? Go look at Sean Merriman after he had his leg injury. Watch
Right.
how much he diminished. That's how much Houston diminished.
Right. If you look at Sean Merriman's stats his last 2 years, they were nowhere near as good as it was the earlier part of his career.
Correct. And I'm not saying Houston Sean Merriman either, because no way in hell is he.
No, but it's a good reference point for the statistic.
Yeah.
Basically, Sean Merriman went to a third of what he once was.
Yep.
So if you reduce him to a third of what he was, that means we might get 2.5 sacks out of him.
If that.
If that. Exactly.
If he's still on a team.
Chicken Nugget King in the chat. What's up, fellas?
Chicken.
Hey,
What's up, Chicken Nugget?
That being said, it's to the fun part of the show. It's where we're going to go through the preseason pick'ems because it's only 9:30 and Ralph might actually be able to get through some. So NFL preseason week 2. Oh, week 3. Shoot.
No, where are we to?
No, it's technically week 3. They count the Hall of Fame game as week 1 now.
Well, as far as the
Really?
score says, NFL is a preseason week 2, and if that Hall of Fame game ain't shit, they don't call it as a pre week. It's week 2.
I know.
Nobody gives a damn about that damn Hall of Fame game. Fuck that damn Hall of Fame game.
The only
Just-
time I care about is if the Steelers are in it.
Right.
I still
That'd
need.
be the only thing
I
if
still
your
need to
team was
make
in it.
it.
That was it.
I still need to make it to
Oh, I'm
Canton
actually
one
going to
day.
start with the Steelers. It's Bills at Steelers. Who you got? Well,
Let's see who's the backup for. Just trying to think.
The
We
backup
always
for
go
the
to
Bills.
backups.
The backup for the Bills is
Tyrod
Mitchell
Taylor.
Trubisky.
Oh, yeah,
Trombonsky.
Tyrod Taylor.
I will
Trubisky.
take. Sorry, Ralph. I love you, man. But actually, you know what? I'm gonna take the Steelers.
I love you,
I
but
was
I'm
going
going
to
to
Thank
take
say,
you.
the
wait
team.
a minute. Bills only scored 7 points against Chicago's backup.
Yeah, give me the Steelers. They look terrible against Chicago. I
Bistrilla.
had to think. Give me Steelers. Yep.
Ralph, they got is Fields going to start again?
Is who? Fields? No,
Fields, yeah.
Russell Wilson is.
Oh shit.
He's
Uh,
practicing now, so he will start or play a couple series on Saturday. Is this mine? And I'll be up in Erie watching it.
yeah, I think Pittsburgh wins that one.
All right. Von Doom.
Pittsburgh.
All right. Mike.
You said Russell Wilson's actually practicing, going to be playing, or is it going to be
Yes.
Justin Fields again?
No, he's playing. He's he's practicing and he's gonna play at least a couple series.
I'm gonna take the Steelers then.
Thank you.
Right, Paul Jones. You're right, Paul Jones.
All right. Preseason picks. Vegas' worst nightmare, James Burgess says. I got the Steelers because Buffalo ain't playing anyone. Nuggets got the Steelers. Matt Henry joins the chat. Paul Jones joins the chat. Preseason is the Panthers playoffs. 100%.
Tell me too. Tell everybody.
Justin Fields still beefing.
Oh, all right. Give me a minute.
Justin Fields still beefing. Is that still happening, Ralph?
No, there's no beef in there. No, it's all love and harmony.
Justin told Russ to get off the field before he had Sierra.
Exactly.
I'm just playing. Ralph, if Mike wins a Lombardi with Russell, is he up there with Chuck Knox? No.
No,
Oh, Chuck Knoll. What do you mean, James? No.
that means Chuck Noll. No way, because Chuck Noll won 4 Super Bowls. He won the most of any of our coaches.
Mhm.
Cowher won 1. He should have won more than 1. So. Hey guys, I got a trivia question for you. Who's the coach that won the most Pro Bowls?
Damn.
The most Pro Bowls?
Yes.
Mike Tomlin.
No.
Bill Cowher?
No. Yes, Bill Cowher. Very good. Yes, he won the most Pro Bowls.
Ralph, I was just trying to help you out with your Steelers, bro.
Oh, hey, that's fine.
Hatter's House 710 says it's a tie. Okay, Ralph, let's get your take. Are you guys winning this game for preseason?
Yeah, I believe we are. We learned from our mistakes last week, and we're going to see a little more of Zach Frazier and a little less of Nate Herbig. We got Peyton Wilson out there. Nick Herbig will be playing a lot more because Highsmith's down with an injury, and so I think we're going to do pretty well this week. I think the Steelers will win.
Okay. All right, let's go to the top, and we'll just go right down them in order after
Who
that.
do you have, Jeremy?
I'm taking the Steelers. I think Buffalo, that secondary, their defense is washed. They don't have as much penetration. They've lost way too much on the defense overall, in the front 7 and in the back half.
Okay.
Eagles at Patriots. Ooh. Eagles never plays their starters, so who you got, Von Doom?
I really don't give a shit about either one of them. I hope they both get plenty of injuries. That's all.
Oh, geez.
Damn.
Open for injuries. You're evil.
I hate the
But
Eagles, man.
I know
You're a
you
ray
do.
of sunshine.
But at least pick
You're a ray
hey,
of sunshine, Von Doom.
playing
I
pick,
hope
You're a ray of
Barkley
sunshine.
starts the game and tears his ACL on
Ray
the
of
first
sunshine.
play.
Dude, come on. Golly.
the saltiness.
He's a ray of sunshine. Come on.
He's so happy. I'll say it for him. Patriot. But anyway, since you hate the Eagles, just pick the Patriots. But anyways,
Well, they fired one of my favorite coaches, so yeah, fuck the Patriots too. Let's root for the media right to take them both out.
I have to play either team, so I ain't worried about him either way.
oh,
I'll
track
take
meet. Who you
Makes
got?
people mean. I like that. That's
I'm
a good
sorry. Who I got?
I said Ralph.
Patriots.
Ralph.
Oh,
one. Me, I'll tell you what. I want to see New England win because I don't want to see Kenny Pickett do anything. I hope he, he flops.
That's a good reason. All right, Mike, who you got?
I'm taking the Patriots.
Bistrella.
I'm taking Philadelphia because basically the seconds are the Patriots first. It doesn't make a difference. Patriots suck ass, man. Come on.
Well,
They all
Vogel.
suck.
Patriots. Joe Milton played well
Okay,
for
Joe
his
Milton,
team.
good point.
Joe Milton had the highest QBR of any QB out there and is probably going to start this game. And I like him better than Kenny Pickett. I'm taking the Patriots.
You don't like Kenny Pickett? You don't like baby hands?
No, he's
like
third string
Pickett is like
quarterback there now. Terrible.
Ralph, when you first met me last year, what did I tell you my nickname for Kenny Pickett was? Pickett and Flickett.
Yep, exactly. And there were a couple people in the media in Pittsburgh that I ate them alive because I said Kenny Pickett wasn't worth that number one pick, and everyone knows why the Steelers picked him number one.
Yep.
Because he
Because
went
he
to
was
Pitt.
from went to Pitt, and that's where Dan Marino was, and they didn't.
Exactly,
They
and
messed
they
up on that
don't.
one.
Right.
That's the dumbest thing. You know what? I want to
It's
slap
true
everybody
though.
in your
It's
front
true
office.
though.
I
It's
want to
true
slap
though.
everybody. I want to slap the shit
It's
out
true
of
though.
everybody in your front office. God, that's the dumbest pick ever.
I know it was.
I
Kevin, and you know what? That was Kevin Colbert's last draft too. So
Yeah.
and he was on his way out. So goodbye. You know.
But if he would have came out and did Dan Marino shit, y'all would have a different perspective, huh?
But he didn't. But that's besides the point. Because
And he's not going to.
It don't make a difference.
Ralph,
He wasn't going to do that anyway. He didn't show any flashes of that in Pitt like he was being Dan Marino. Fuck that.
No, he
No.
The only reason he was good at Pitt was because Mark Whipple's offense there when Mark Whipple was
Absolutely.
offensive coordinator.
I'll let
Hey, Ralph.
down a second.
Yes.
And what should have happened was Tyler Lindebaum should have been the pick.
Yes.
And then if Kenny Pickett was there in the second round, you could take him there.
Which he would have been. Let me ask Ralph
We
something
could
real quick, JB.
better.
We could have took Kenny Pickett in the fourth or fifth round, Jeremy, because all the quarterbacks went in that time except
Yeah,
for him.
fucked. All those quarterbacks.
That whole class stuck.
I'm
Zilla.
doing
I mean, it was terrible.
I'm taking the Patriots just because I think the Eagles are a sham. But
JB, hold on real quick.
What?
I wanted to ask Ralph something. Ralph,
Go ahead.
do you know why the Steelers didn't draft Dan Marino?
Yeah, I got a couple theories, and I heard a couple stories that are actually quite true. I heard he had a drug problem.
Yep. Got caught smoking weed in college, and they said no.
I heard he had a drug problem. But Gabe Rivera, the guy we drafted, had an is an alcoholic and got drunk and crashed his car. So
Yeah, but that's legal until you crash the car.
But anyways, the next game is Falcons at Ravens. I'm going to start with Von Doom.
Ravens.
All right. Mike.
Falcons.
Ralph.
Falcons.
Bistrilla.
Yeah, I'll take penis for the Falcons.
I want to rephrase that. If Taylor I'm
Michael Pettis.
I call him penis.
All right. Will.
You know I can't cheer for the other team. Give me the Ravens.
I knew you'd say that. I'm going with the Falcons because Matthew Judon might actually be playing because it's a Saturday game. He'll have been there 3 days. The only stipulation, you got to be there 3 days before you can play. Bengals at Bears. Who you got, Will?
Jake Browning is better than Caleb Williams. Don't at me. Come at me. Give me the Bengals.
You're on
All
a
right.
freaking crack. Tell me
Hell,
I'm on crack.
Williams.
Wow.
Ralph,
Oh, I'm sorry, Jeremy. What was it?
Bengals at Bears.
Oh, you know what? As much as I hate the Bengals, I got to take them in this one because the Bears just,
They still suck. I'm sorry. I said that
I'm
this
surprised.
morning
I'm
and you
surprised Matt
died.
Everfluss still has a job.
Nice.
I don't,
Ever
Eberfluke.
lose. Matt
No,
Ever.
I call him Everfart. That's what I call him.
Everfart.
That works too.
All right, B. Bengals at Bears.
You know why I ain't picking the fucking Bears? Fuck the Bears.
Wait,
Let Von Doom do that because he's a Bears lover. So
I know
let Von Doom do that.
he's a Caleb Williams lover.
I do like
Yeah.
Caleb Williams, and I am taking the Bears. So kiss my ass.
No thanks. I'll
Who you
Kiss
take,
pass.
your
Mike?
own. Nobody's gonna help you on that one, bro. You kiss your own.
I didn't
Pick
know.
a
How much
spot,
that
Von
ass to
Doom.
get my
You're all
head there?
ass.
I'd be making millions on OnlyFans, okay?
Did you hear me, Von Doom?
No.
Pick a spot. You're all ass. But anyways, Mike, your turn.
Well, you know I ain't picking the Bears, so
All right. I'm taking the Bengals because they got the better secondary.
Ooh, that's a stretch.
I love it, James.
Jarius Need.
Well, they're not gonna start him. They probably won't start him.
They're talking about playing starters this week because they didn't last week.
Okay, well, whatever.
I don't like that.
James Burgess says Eberflus is in fact an idiot, but his bosses are even idioter.
This is true.
that
Facts.
GM they got
Plus
there,
one,
man. I tell
James.
you.
Plus one, James. Right on
Ryan
that
Poles
one.
is definitely getting fired
Let's
soon.
see. Both seasons that Joe Burrow has been healthy, he's made it all the way to at least the AFC Championship game.
You
Yes,
just
it
said
does,
something
chicken.
very important there, JB.
What?
That he's been healthy.
And he's healthy again. But anyways, Eberflus sounds like a cartoon villain name.
Everflus.
All right. I'm going to skip the next two because it has to do with Von Doom and our team. So let's go to, it's the Vikings at the Browns. You got Sam Darnold and whoever that third stringer is.
Who is the third stringer for Minnesota?
I heard the third stringer used to sell hot dog at a hot dog stand. That's what I heard.
Well, who is their third? Is
Hey,
it
like a
DTR?
arena football player, and he'll be okay.
Is
Who you
it
got?
DTR?
Minnesota's third string is Jalen Hall, who's now second string.
Right.
No, I meant for Cleveland. I'm trying to think.
What? Cleveland's got Deshaun Watson there, Will.
No, I meant their backup.
Their backup is
They got Jameson Winston.
Jameson.
Yeah, Jameson Winston's there.
Jameis
Yeah.
James, 30 for 30.
And they still got DTR too.
So who's picking? I'm sorry, I lost track.
Well,
Okay. What is it? Cleveland and who again, Jeremy?
Minnesota.
Viking.
Oh, the Vikings. I'm taking Cleveland, unfortunately.
God damn it, Ralph! I fucking stuck up for your team earlier.
No. You know what?
Dumbass.
You know what? Because you did that, I will take the Vikings in this
There you
game.
go.
All right. Well,
My dad's a Vikings fan.
Way to come strong in a preseason game.
My dad's a Vikings fan, but this is the only. I don't want. I'm gonna go Cleveland. Go against my own father. He's a Vikings fan.
He's gonna fucking disown you, just like
He
I am.
did last year when I went to the Panthers Vikings game for my birthday. He rubbed it in my face.
Bistrilla.
So you should.
Who are you taking, Bistrilla?
I'm picking Cleveland.
All right.
Sorry, Mike.
Okay, Mike. Are you
What?
choosing your? You're choosing.
Not
your
that I care either way.
Fuck yeah, we're going to the bowl this year, baby. You know, undefeated throughout the whole year.
You're gonna go undefeated
Preseason
through
bowl.
the preseason. You're gonna go undefeated through the preseason. You know what that means? He's gonna follow in Cleveland and Detroit footsteps.
Hey, we're going. Hey, we're going 3-0 in the preseason, and probably 2-16 the rest of the year.
Hey,
All
at
right,
least you're
Von Doom.
realistic.
You're gonna play an extra game, huh?
Um,
Hey, like Ray Rhodes once said, we need to win these preseason games for the season. So there you go.
Right.
Absolutely.
I'm
All
with
right,
you.
Von Doom,
That's Ravens
Vikings.
for you.
Vikings. Gotcha. I'm taking the Browns because I think that Jameis Winston, even with his bad eyes, could hit a receiver when there's no corners out there.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that presser? You see that presser when he was talking and he's like, he was making rhymes and stuff, and I was like, this dude is a fucking idiot.
Right.
I can't stand him.
All
Never
right.
liked him.
Matt Henry says Kaepernick should go play QB for Minnesota instead of going to coach with Harbaugh.
I will become a fucking Lions fan before the ink dries.
Damn.
Fuck that.
Just like, fuck
Von
that.
Doom wants his rightful, extremely high pick in 25. Can't blame him.
Damn right.
All right. Seahawks at Titans. Who you got? Von Doom.
Shit. Is Geno Smith starting?
Not yet. He isn't quite the backup yet, but it's close.
Okay, as long as that shithead doesn't play, I'm picking the Seahawks.
Okay. Mike.
Fucking Bondu.
And I
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
hate that guy so much.
Hey, I agree with Von Doom though. This is something we agree on because I don't like Geno Smith either. I think he's
Nor
overrated.
do I, but
I'm gonna take Tennessee.
all right. Ralph.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same because I'm interested to see what Brian Callahan's team looks like here. That's what I'm interested to see. And Mason Rudolph. I want to see Mason Rudolph.
Right. I want to see Tavondre Sweat, and we probably will in this game. But anyways, Strilla.
I'm going Seattle.
One Seattle. Okay. Will.
Sea chickens.
I'm taking the Titans.
Who doesn't love the tits?
All right. We got the New York Jets versus the Carolina Panthers. Is anybody taking the Panthers?
I know one person who is.
Oh, it's Will.
I trust Andy Dalton more than frickin' or Jack Plummer more than Adrian Martinez. Sounds crazy, but I do.
Well,
But
you know what?
Adrian Martinez just won a UFL championship, so he actually proved he can play a little quarterback.
Think of it like this, though, JB.
What?
Bryce Young is going to be the next highest paid quarterback in the league.
Probably.
Look at the three highest
Eventually,
paid right
yeah.
now. No. Listen to the three highest paid right now. Lawrence, Burrow, Goff, on average per year right now. What do they all have in common?
They all suck.
They all were number one picks overall.
No. They all play for cat teams.
Oh.
Oh, you're using the cat conspiracy. Okay.
Jeremy, I have to leave. Go to my other show. So.
All
Hey,
right,
Ralph.
Ralph. Good to have you, man.
On the
Hey,
van,
same here. Thank you. Have a great one. Thank you.
You too, brother.
Before you head out,
All right.
who you got? Jets and Panthers.
Bucks and Panthers. The Bucks.
Jets.
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 Oh, Jets.
J-E-T.
Jets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
The Jets.
Ralph,
Yes,
did you get your flames on your van yet?
I did. I got everything done with my van. Yes, my van is all ready to go. In fact, I've been driving it today. I actually, for the first time, put my motorized scooter in there just to see how much room I actually have, because my wife and I both have chairs, and we can only get one in there. We can't get both. My scooters too big. So,
Whenever you get tires for your scooter, your van, I know a guy.
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
But
thank
anyways,
you.
I just wanted to say, make sure you check Ralph as the host and I as a co-host with the External Bum on Saturday at 9 a.m. Make sure you go check out his channel, RW Media, on YouTube.
Thank you, Jeremy. And the External Bum will be back September 7th. So
Oh, that's great. This is the next 2 weeks. We don't do anything, right?
we don't do anything. Correct. Yes.
Okay.
So.
Have a good night, Ralph.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Have a great one. Thank you.
Have a good one, Ralph. Pop him out of there because logging out. Von Doom, Jets and Panthers. Were you taking the Panthers? Is that what I heard you say?
No, I have a brand still.
Oh, okay. Just checking. I'm taking the Jets. Sorry, Will. I love you, but I can't take your team.
I'm still taking the beige water pistol. Oh no, Jack Plummer. I'm sorry. I'm taking the plumber.
All right. Commanders at Dolphins. Who you got, Von Doom? You taking the Commanders tonight? That day?
Man, that, I want to just be an asshole, but that'd be stupid. No,
Okay, you're taking
no,
the Dolphins.
taking the
Mike, who you
Dolphins,
got?
man.
I'm taking Miami.
B?
Yeah, I'll take Miami.
Will?
The Commuskins.
The Commuskins.
The foreskins.
I'm taking the
No,
Foreskins.
the
Taking the
Commuskins.
Foreskins. For some reason, I just got a feeling they're going to do good. Okay, we got the Cardinals versus the Colts. It's the C teams. Cardinals and Colts. Will, who you got?
Colts.
Mike?
Cardinals.
B?
Colts.
Von Doom.
God damn it, B. We couldn't strung two to fuck together.
I'm gonna go with the Colts too.
I'm
You know I
going
gotta
to
be off kilter, man. Come on.
I'll join with Mike there.
Who is the Cards backup? I'm trying to think.
Desmond Ritter.
Yep.
Oh God.
Dude, man,
Good
better
game
watch
last
out. That rattlesnake gonna come up and bite y'all. He's gonna do good.
The LA Scams and the LA
The other
Chargers
LA
facing
scams.
each other. So you got the LA Rams, LA Scams, and the LA Frauds because they're a fraudulent playoff team anytime they make it there. Who you taking?
Is Stetson Bennett starting again?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so he'll have 7 interceptions in the first half. So we're definitely not taking the Rams.
Okay. And Blake Corum's still not playing. Puka Nacua has got a broken bursitis layer in his knee. He cannot bend his leg. He is not playing.
How long is he out for? Sounds painful.
It is a week-to-week thing they're doing, but it could take up to 6 weeks to heal.
Could be.
So who you got? The Rams or the Chargers there, Will?
Go Chargers.
Good Chargers. Oh, okay.
Go Chargers.
Struggle.
I got LA.
Oh
Hey,
wow.
you can't lose saying LA. I got you. Von Doom.
Shit.
The
I'm gonna go
Lakers.
with the Chargers. Yeah, the Raiders.
I thought you were gonna say the San Diego Chargers. I was like, oh,
I'm going the LA Kings because neither team deserves to win this game. It's a tie.
the Lakers. You mean the Clippers?
I went the Kings because I don't like either one of their basketball teams either. One's got
Yeah.
LeBum and the other one can't win.
Yep.
LA Rams. Why? Because the Raiders do more drugs and drink harder, which I can respect, but I bet for the money.
That's
Matt
great.
Henry with the first pick in the 2025 draft. The NFL, the Vikings select Shedeur Sanders with the second pick. Panthers select Quinn Ewers.
I'll be fine with Quinn Ewers. I can't stand Bryce Young.
We need to flip them.
No.
Absolutely.
Their defense
No, I
might
don't
win
think
them
so.
3 games. That might be more than what the Panthers win, including the preseason.
Damn.
Yeah, we'll have negative 17 wins somehow. We'll be the first team
I
with
defended
negative
you, Mike.
wins.
Poor Will, man. He's taking a beating up in here, man.
No, I
Just
don't
leave him
care. I'm a
alone.
realistic Panther fan. We're gonna suck this year again.
Chargers beat the Rams in this game.
Oh man.
All right. Buccaneers at the Jaguars. You got Kyle Trash versus whoever Mac Jones. Who you got, Will?
God, both are so
Mac
awful.
Jones?
I don't trust either. I'm gonna say the Bucks, even though trash. Yeah, I'll take trash over Jones.
Okay. Who you got, Mike?
Bucks.
B?
Yeah, fucking I'll take the Bucks.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, B.
Von Doom.
What teams?
The Buccaneers
The Bucks
and the Jaguars.
I feel you on
shit.
that, Bandu.
Yeah. The Bucks, I guess, maybe.
I'm going to be the odd man out. I'm going to go Jaguars.
Sure you are.
Jaguars.
Yeah, you could.
Because they're a kitty team.
Right. The Cats got to win this week. But anyways,
Well, you didn't choose
Cowboys.
Carolina.
Because those are cats that can't win.
Very true. Very true.
Damn.
Cowboys at Raiders.
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 See?
Don't fucking make me say it. Raiders. I hate Dallas.
Von Doom.
Fucking hate Dallas.
The Raiders.
I hate
I want to
everything
be
about
different,
Dallas.
but I can't because I hate that team more than I do the Packers. Raiders are going to win. They have to win this game.
Sweep.
The whole
Which is funny. You know the bet on here, though? They got the bet. I'm looking at the betting lines on here. Do you know Las Vegas is favored by 6.5 points? How do you figure to win by 6.5 points in a preseason game?
They are
out of here. It don't make no difference. They're not. That's the highest. That's the highest I see on here. Oh no, Denver at 7 points over Green Bay. Okay, but
They're talking about backups. That's why. Love had his 2 for 2 day. He's
so what does
done.
that mean? Las Vegas is starting their starters?
No, Broncos is probably starting next. That's for sure. They got to get him reps.
Yeah, but Las Vegas 6.5 favorites over Dallas. You know,
They're giving AOC and Gardner Minshew every chance to win this job from the other one.
Yeah,
So
that's what they
one
said.
half, one plays the other
I feel
half.
so bad for Las Vegas. They ain't got a quarterback.
Packers versus Broncos in the Mile High City, I might add. Who you got, Will?
My grandparents live in Denver. I'm a big Bo Nix guy. Give me the Donkeys. I don't trust who are they playing?
Green Bay.
I don't trust the Packers, and plus love stinks. Yeah.
That's a good one.
You taking the Packers in this one?
Nope.
His face, he's like, you shitting me.
Nope. B?
Don't you dare.
If Denver's got a 7,
fucking do it.
if Denver's got a 7-point spread on there, I'm taking Denver because
Thank
that's kind of
God.
high for a fucking preseason game.
Von Doom.
What's up?
No Jordan Love in this game. Are you taking the Packers or are you taking Broncos?
Fuck the Packers. Bo Nix all the way.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And there's my answer. Fuck the Packers. With authority.
Yeah, I don't trust no big red dog named Clifford.
And now we got Rattler facing off against whoever is the backup for the 49ers. Who you
Who
taking,
is
Von
the-
Doom?
Is that the Pastronaut?
Yeah, it's the Pastronaut. So it's Spencer Rattler versus Josh Dobbs. Who you got, Von Doom?
Joshua Dobbs or Brandon Allen.
You taking the Pastronaut or are you taking the Rattler boy?
The Rattler Snake.
Von
Ooh,
Doom.
that's a good nickname.
I'm going with the 49ers. I don't give a damn.
I'm cool with the 49ers. All right. Bistrella.
Well, he said Spencer Rattler is questionable with a thigh, so I'll go San Fran on that one.
Okay.
Spencer Rattler is questionable even without a thigh.
All right. Who you got, Mike?
Fucking Von Doom's got a magic 8-ball over here just shaking it.
Oh
What's
my
up,
God.
Moonscar Blade. Hi, y'all. I just love the Bears. Every time I take off my pants, I just yell bear down.
That's like plus 100 points.
There's a plus 10 comment if I ever seen it. Oh, who you got, Mike?
I'm going to take the Niners.
Will?
I'll take the Pastronauts.
B, you said the Niners, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm taking the 49ers, too, because if Rattler's hurt, they got nobody for backup. All right. Now
Is
we're
it Jake Hayner? I think it's Jake Hayner who sucks. Sorry.
Yeah, Jake Hayner, yep. But anyways, we got the Texans hosting the New York Football Giants. Who you taking, Von Doom?
Hold on, I got to think about
Think
this.
real hard, man. Think real hard.
Shake your 8 ball.
No. See, I have to think real hard about this one because as much as I like the Texans and I want them to win, I'd want them to win that game. I need the Giants to go undefeated in the preseason so we can suck in the regular season. So I'm going to take the
You
Giants.
trying to rub out that old Lions magic, huh?
I am.
Yes, he is. B, who you got?
I got Houston in that one.
All right. Mike,
Houston.
Will,
I don't trust the giraffe neck. Give me the Giants.
critic. It's the Texans.
Giraffe neck.
He doesn't trust the giraffe neck. Will's just upset that
Davis
never mind.
Mills.
I'm gonna stop myself.
Davis
before I make that
Mills has
comment.
a long neck, if you haven't seen
I
it.
heard Caleb really likes him because he lost his gag reflex. His neck is so long.
That's also why Will hates him.
Hey, Von
He
Doom.
can't get
Hey,
bottom. Gotcha.
who's starting? Who's starting? Are they going to start Locke again?
No, Daniel Jones is starting this week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, because they're
And
starting
then
starters.
we still haven't heard Dan Campbell give a definite whether the starters are playing or not. He waffles back and forth on it this week. Lions at Chiefs. Von Doom.
Let's go Chiefs.
Okay. Mike.
I'm gonna go Lions on this one as much as but I mean you got to look at the better team.
Bistrilla.
The two-time defending
Chiefs,
Super
they're
Bowl
starting their
champs.
starters.
That's what I was saying.
And Dan
Yeah,
Campbell
sorry.
might start ours. That's what he thinks.
No, they ain't going to do that, man. Hell no. With all these injuries in camp, he ain't going to do that shit. Nope.
All
He'd be
right,
stupid
Will.
to do it.
If I'm Dan Campbell, I don't start the starters. I'm going Chiefs. It hurts.
Preseason record of 3 and oh shit, not again. Plus another plus 10 to Moonscar. He's on a roll tonight. Give me the Chiefs because I don't want the Lions to win a single game in the preseason. I want them to save every win for the regular season.
Could Jake Fromm start this week somehow, or would it
Yeah,
still
he's
be-
going to start.
And it looks
Hooker's
like
going to start, too.
Hooker's going to play too. So it looks like Tuckbelt might be on the way out if Jake Fromm shows us anything.
Yeah, right back.
Is that
Please,
game
Jake
Saturday
Fromm.
or Sunday?
All right,
Let's
Mike.
go State Farm.
So that is all.
Right?
I said it when we signed him. I said, hey, look, we just insured. We got a quarterback. It's Jake from
You
State
got
Farm.
Jake from
State
State Farm. It's from State Farm.
And I made a joke one day. I was like, Mike Allstott, Allstate, but it doesn't really roll.
It don't work.
Yeah, I know.
Chiefs can win. Lions are going to look at guys and call situational plays. Yep. And we're still calling our vanilla defense and vanilla offense. We're really not showing what we do yet. Hooker already booked for the weekend, so no go. So it'll be Jake Fromm as the starter and then Hooker in the second half. That's good because I want him nowhere near Chris Jones.
I bet you don't.
They wouldn't start Hooker against them anyway. They're going to throw the third stringers in there. They're going to be like, hey, go ahead.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. I had to get rid of like 14 beers, so we're good.
Damn. You drank them all at once?
I mean, kinda.
Damn.
Someone doesn't work tomorrow.
Never stopped after the first one.
Well, I'm in mourning right now. I just lost our number one draft pick, our number 2 wide receivers. Probably not going to be playing because he's going to the California Penal League and is going to be on, the next episode of Roughnecks. I mean, shit. I'm going to be a goddamn alcoholic by week 3, for Christ's sake.
By the way, can I tell him the conversation when this happened, what you said to me?
Yeah.
He literally goes, is it too late for me to jump on the bandwagon and buy Lions, Seagans, and tickets? I was like, shit, they've been sold out for 3 hours after they went on sale.
Hey, James, where'd you hear that at, by the way? Because last time I heard Dan, he said that he could be a go for Saturday. He said it wasn't.
He said it today.
Yeah, he said it today. He could be a go for Saturday.
Moonscar Blade, looking forward to B. Martin, Wingo, and see if there's chemistry there. Also looking forward to see how Houston looks on the edge only.
Yeah.
Like I said, I do want to see Houston on the edge. I want to see if he has anything left. I think if he doesn't show anything, you're going to see him come in the fourth quarter in game 3. That's my opinion on it, because Houston has looked awful this camp.
Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, it isn't the problem. We have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Chicken
sorry, his rookie year, when he went up against Skipper in the one-on-ones, he was beating Skipper like a redheaded stepchild. And this year, Skipper was ragdolling him.
Maybe Skipper got better.
Yeah, maybe Skipper got better. That's what I'm saying.
At 38 years old, Dan Skipper got better. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, offensive line, man, it happens. Old
Do you
dogs
think
do tricks.
Sudfeld gets cut, Jeremy?
So I think I'm hoping. I'm hoping that Fromm shows anything. So yes.
Fromm's got two games to kick Sudfeld. That's what he's got.
All he's
Sudfeld
got
will
to do
get cut
better
if
is
he got a
score
Spanish
and
girlfriend and he mouths off.
If he goes better than 4 and 10 in the first half and doesn't throw a pick, he's already beat Suckfeld.
Mm-hmm. I have a feeling they're going to throw Fromm in there in the first half. They're going to throw him to
That
the
game's
Lions.
Sunday,
the
right?
Lions. Saturday. Saturday at 4 p.m.
Hooker has
all day.
played the second half, David Barnett. It looks like Jake Fromm's going to be the starter, from what I heard.
Yeah, Hooker will probably play in the fourth quarter. I don't imagine they're going to put him out there for a long time just because of that concussion. They don't want to get him hurt.
This is the first time we made it through all 4 topics. Oh, wait. Dan, you had a topic for us, Von Doom.
Oh, I did. Shit. Let me remember. It was that player.
Damn it, Von
You didn't
Doom.
give me his
Like
name.
How to decipher through a real 8-ball and the magic 8-ball.
that.
Guess we'll never know. Kidding.
All right, I'm going to go with it.
Hey, there were some pretty fancy helmets you got in the background there, JB.
Say what?
I said there were some pretty fancy helmets you got there in the background.
These ones right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all lying. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Von Doom.
Really?
Duh. It was about a defensive tackle getting in a fight with somebody, with a coaching staff.
I remember. I just got cut out.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Wasn't it the Titans?
No, the Cowboys defensive tackle.
Cowboys and the Rams.
Rams. Yep.
Yeah, Rams coaches. Yeah, that's what it was. That's the one that Stafford went off because he got hurt.
And then the Cowboys just traded for Jordan Phillips, defensive tackle from the Giants.
Really?
Yep, a couple minutes ago.
For what?
Wow. So that just
7th round pick.
What do you feel about that? What do you feel about that trade?
He was a bum. Get him off my team.
Oh, okay. Then you're good.
We got Dexter Lawrence. I don't need anybody else.
Hey,
Jeremy,
you should have traded away Dexter Lawrence and kept him because you want to lose.
I probably would have stopped being a Giants fan at that point because our
you said you wanted to lose.
I don't care, man. Dexter Lawrence, just no.
The Mustang stripe helmet is done. I do got that alternate, which I purchased at the Pro Sports Zone on Sunday. And because I purchased it at the Pro Sports Zone, along with my Detroit Lions NFC North Division Championship shirt, I was put into a drawing and I won a full-size replica.
That's dope.
And Mr. Eric Hipple signed it for me.
That's dope.
I was trying to get other
Grab me a
signatures,
beer.
but there were so many kids around me. Those players said, "Fuck those kids. I'm not going over there."
Hey, I got a shirt that says that shit with the Grinch on it. I'm not even kidding. I'm wearing it next week.
What it says? Fuck those kids.
Yeah,
I love it.
it doesn't. Hey, I got it off the shop says "fuck those kids." It's got a picture of the Grinch on it.
Should have a picture of Tom Brady on it.
I say that
Jeremy.
thing probably 10 times a day when I come in the house
Have
and
you
when the
saw-
kid says something.
Okay.
Fuck them kids.
What is it, Will?
Have you shown Mike your J Jetta?
Yeah, I think I did, but in case he forgot, it's kind of beautiful. You know, it's a custom drip.
That's beautiful.
That is kind of dope. Yeah.
Hey, I'll message you my address when we get off here, bro. You can go ahead and send it to me for my birthday.
How much?
Huh?
I said,
How much
what
is that
dirtbag
worth?
made that?
I didn't hear you.
How much is it worth?
How much is that one worth, Von Doom?
Probably like 180, 200.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
I got a half bag of Skittles and a freshly opened beer.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want to send an open beer. You want to have, a one that he can open himself.
Is it
And
at least still cold?
That's jip.
hey, Von,
Right, and it might be warm.
And I'll send you some Mountain Dew.
Ooh.
no, that's close. That's close, but not good. No.
Ah.
Hey, Von Doom,
What's up?
that Darius Leonard camo that I won through you.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be worth more, seeing how that was the year he changed his name to Shaquille, won't it? Because there'll be less of those around.
You good?
Most likely.
This is what happens when you drink that fast. I drink that fast. I get the hiccups too, you goofy dog.
They fans and players are going nuts for no reason.
Dallas.
man.
Oh, the +1 to chicken nugget cake, but let's face it, they've been listening to Jerry Jones bullshit for years and believing. Hey, I love what Benchwarmer Brand did when he was imitating Jerry Jones. Are we going to sign any of our guys? He goes, why
No.
should our fans buy into us and say this is our year every year, whether we're good or not?
Not wrong.
And then Jeremy at the end, he asks Stephen Jones, he's like, Dad, I'm going to take away your cookies. You're turning into a senile man. And then Stephen Jones walks away. He's like, damn it, I love those cookies.
All right.
Benchwarmer Brand, if you don't follow him, you're missing out.
But the Cowboys did just hit a milestone as far as their franchise. Aren't they worth like
10 billion.
Zero.
what is it?
10 billion.
Zero.
Yeah, $10 billion.
Minus zero.
But to me, that number means about as much as the I'll raise you a half-eaten Twix and 2 open beers, only backwashed in one.
Well, that's why I was trying to get that helmet.
But this one's my Barry Sanders. That one's my Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this one is my Charles Harris. That one is for the next time I see Terrion Arnold.
Hey, I will say that St. Brown this weekend really impressed me with his humanitarian efforts. What he did to that little kid that saved that lady in that car crash.
Yeah.
That was stand up, man. 100%. That was the most legit shit I've seen this offseason, or actually for a long time.
And
that dude was just amazing. A teenager went in there and just went in the water and rescued that woman. That's just fucking.
And then when Aiden brought that kid from the Make-A-Wish Foundation down there to the side of the field so he could meet all the players and stuff, that was cool as hell too.
Yeah.
That type of stuff is the stuff you love to see in the NFL.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. Gave that kid a signed jersey and 4 tickets to every home game this year or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's legit.
Yeah, that's cool.
That kid right there will be a St. Brown fan until the day he dies. He will be a Lions fan until he can't bleed blue no more.
Kind of like the guy that was in hospice care when St. Brown dyed his hair in his honor.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know Jeremy's sending me a Lions shirt eventually, Von Doom, and you'll see me wear it. I'm just wearing random shit now.
Hey, at least it has Lions colors in it. It's more blue than more Lions
kind
blue
of.
than the Panthers blue.
I don't wear Panther shit on this show ever.
Yeah, well, I'm fucked up. I wear black every day. Doesn't mean I'm a Raiders fan.
Yes, it does.
Old saying from Missouri: only 2 kinds of beer, free and cold. Because if it ain't cold, it damn well better be free.
Valid fucking point.
Oh man.
But I also have a really cool to I have the iced out Cam Akers, and I got
Oh,
the
Yoli, how dare you?
of the James Robinson III. And Yoli Cruz says, "Go Pack, go."
You misspelled go with fuck.
No,
It's okay. I love Yoli. I know she goes back to work soon. She's been off all summer. She's been here for
yeah,
every show in
Yeah.
these comments. And I love the fact she's here supporting us, even
yes.
as a Packer fan. And I want to say thank you and no disrespect to you, but it is time for our sponsors because we're getting to the end of our program.
JB, real quick,
Yeah.
good question for you.
There
How
you go.
long do you think it's going to be with her being back in school before she's on here saying "fuck them kids"?
I give it 2 weeks.
What the fuck you talking about? She's already saying it because she knows what's coming.
But I say FTP, and pretty soon it's going to say FEA, right, Von Doom? Isn't that what we were working on?
It's going to say FTO.
Oh,
Nope.
no, I'm not doing FTL on my show.
No, FTG.
Yeah,
It's going to say FWV. Fuck Will Vogel.
Wow.
fuck Will
I've
Vogel.
been on this
Just
show
put all
longer
kinds
than
of
you have,
synonyms and
sir.
Pretty soon it's going to be
kinds of
FEA,
alphabets in
and it's
there.
going to stand for fuck them all because I don't give a shit if you're Vikings, Packers, or Bears fans. Your teams are the enemy come the regular season.
Damn right.
True that.
Hey,
In the preseason,
I'm gonna let you know that I might not be here, for 2 weeks during the regular season, JB.
because you're going to be at
Okay.
games, right?
No, because I'll be here if the Vikings beat the Lions, and I won't be here if the Lions beat the Vikings.
Okay, gotcha.
Come on, man up, Mike.
So in other words, Mike, you'll only be here if Sam Darnold plays the way he did Week 1 of 2018 when he was with the Jets versus the Lions. Other than that, you're not going to be here.
Hey,
Oh,
There you go, Moonska. Fuck the
that's
Packers,
a lot of
night
that's
off.
a lot of hope and aspiration. I mean,
Yeah, I know it is. Hey, like I said, as long as he taught those ghosts to run the same routes, because he did name them Justin and Jordan as Addison and Jefferson, you'll be all right.
we're not gonna be all right. I'm already crying, bro. I'm gonna start one page. You guys can help me this year.
hey
But
Jeremy, I got a joke for you after the show.
okay, it's fine.
Uh-oh.
Let's wait till after the show. But it's FTP. What's it mean, everybody?
Fuck the
Fuck the
Packers.
Say it, Von Doom, because I love the way you say
Fuck the Packers.
Fuck the Packers. God, I love you, man.
God, I love that New York accent. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Our defense still worries me. Will we improve our pass rush? Will we have a backfield that doesn't look so slow? I don't think our backfield looked slow last week where the guys were out there because we had Arnold and Rakestraw out there together for 15 snaps. And
Ooh.
12 of those snaps, Malik Neighbors was on the field and didn't catch a pass. That's all I got to say.
Was wide
This
open
is a
though.
good one.
Yeah, whatever.
You saw it. I don't care.
I saw
He
the
may have-
safety was right
He
there.
may have got hit after the catch, but he was wide open. It's not his fault that Drew Lock and freaking Danny, Tommy, Cutler, DeVito, whatever the fuck his name is, couldn't look down the field. They need to get glasses.
Blame it
James,
on the
good
Hey,
question.
just imagine this motherfucker's just fired up in the preseason. Imagine how he's gonna be in the regular season.
Yeah, they
Oh,
got
if we win a game, I'll lose my mind. I'll be pissed.
You'll be mad.
You're winning 6 and picking 10.
I'll kneecap my quarterback before that shit happens. I'll stay fucking Nancy Kerrigan, that motherfucker.
All right. And James Jordan says, if I have too many free warm beers and wreck my tires, where can I get some? It's at South Grand Traverse and West Atherton Road, Brandon Service, 602 West Atherton Road, in the wonderful town of Flint, Michigan. Flint, where the water's shit, but the tires are good. Stop in and check us out. Used tires for $40 and new tires. Call and get your quote 810-233-8230. Talk to George, Red, or myself. Mention this ad and get $10 off your set of tires. Oh, when you broke out laughing, I lost it. I was trying to keep a straight face. But again, I want to say thank you to Ralph, Will, Von Doom, Bistrilla, and of course, Mike Johnson. I sent the invite to the Packer fan Mike Marsh and to the Packer fan Ken Catalone, but they must have had an injury today or something because neither one showed up.
Pussies hurt their badges and didn't want to come on.
Perfect.
But thank you, Yoli, for loving our show. I hope
Sorry,
you
Yoli. Pardon
enjoy
my
it
language.
truly. But try every day to be a better person than you were the day before, because that's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. It starts from within. The only thing we can control is how we react to things out of control.
It starts within, like
Yep.
gas.
Yep. Sometimes it's just a bubble, and sometimes it's a burp. Guys, I needed this
Thank
fun
you,
tonight.
James.
Perfect lineup.
Of
Thank
course,
you, James.
James.
Have a great evening.
Of course,
And
James.
I will see you all at